number 3, the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 11, at the small forward position, at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. Your Dallas Mavericks head coach is Jason Kidd. Let's hear it for your Dallas
Mavericks. So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with MP. And it's Man in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, a pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flag and Davis. Kyrie Irving out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Lively in at center. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Now here's Man. Pass to MP from outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
High post Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Man. Pass to MP from deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thompson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Irving. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offense time.
team foul. Now into the lineup for your Mavericks. Number 5, D'Angelo Russell.
And here is Thompson. In third, the Rockets.
These have been 2 of the top offenses in the league as of late. Their confident shooting has been creating some really impressive point totals.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Chua's checked in. Dallas no good that time either. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's Irving. Achua with the rebound. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Here's Shepherd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The three from Thompson. Rebound, Anthony Davis. For Dallas, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Shepard. Back to MP from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. MP's got 9 points. Mavericks trail by 3. Russell, the pass to Marshall. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. House comes in for Amin Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for MP. Now here's Russell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 4 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. It's a tie game in Dallas. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Najee Marshall is out there with Flag. Then it's Hardy, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. Colin Sexton's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 23, Colin Sexton.
And Dallas with possession. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still without a bucket. Smith outside. The 3 ball. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
Pass to Flag. Russell a screen on Smith. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's Capella. Here's Shepard. 6 to shoot. Here's House, guarded by Marshall. And another basket for Houston.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get loud. Come down on the floor. Your
Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. And then for Houston, Shangoon checked in for Clint Capella. Amen Thompson comes in for House. And MP subbed in for Shepard. And Houston has possession. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't sap their energy for this game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. See if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Irving comes in for Russell. Achua's checked in for Houston. Mann comes in for Fred VanVleet. Achua against Davis. With the teardrop, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter.
And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Pass to Mann. And here's MP. Houston working the ball around. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. For 3, Sexton. It's hauled in by Houston.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And here's MP from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Davis. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Over Sexton, and another basket for Houston.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Marshall on the wing. There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Shangoon.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
MP finds Shangoon. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. MP outside. The long-range hit from MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Irving with a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, get ready for some hot RPM and amazing shows from your Hockey Box Arena Entertainment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man,
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Mavericks.
to me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Mavericks trail by 9. So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. MP is out there with Thompson. And it's man in at the 3. And it's Irving missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Şengün. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's rolling around the perimeter ready to fire.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking him right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's MP. 18 points for him on the wing man. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Irving against Thompson. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Back to man. MP, the pass to Şengün. Smith outside. His first shot coming late. Davis for the rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. On the wing man. Pass to MP. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Outside man. Pass to Thompson. Back to man. Irving against MP. And Houston, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Russell is checked in. And then for Houston, Achua's checked in for Smith. House comes in for Mann. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Inside. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. MP outside. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. House.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. 17-point game. Here's Russell. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Flagg, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Şengün. Out to the right wing. Şengün, a screen on Russell. Shepard. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
MP getting it done for Houston. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And there's a 3-second violation. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
But Schifino's checked in for the Rockets. Russell, that's good.
Ooh, the crafty lefty. Russell smart around that hoop.
Here's Shepard, checked by Sexton. The 3, Smith gets the 3 to fall. And the Rockets lead by 21.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Davis against Smith.
And That one's good. Davis.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got his first bucket in this one.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Russell deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Houston.
Let's just say his sub his game to another level.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's groove!
He's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Russell. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Clint Capella. Mann comes in for Hood Schifino. Amen Thompson's checked in for Shepard. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Irving looking it over. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Houston working the ball around. From deep, MP. The shot misses. Mavericks trail by 21. Outside Sexton. Money from 3!
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
And he converts the layup. 6 points for Amen Thompson.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Sengun with a steal. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. That's now 32 points for MP.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Back to Irving. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
To the paint. Pass to Sengun. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
To the left side wing. Pass to Achua. Now here's MP. Clock at 6. Drains the triple. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
MP, the pass to VanVleet. Back to MP from downtown. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. MP's got 38 points. Irving for 3. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. And Houston has possession. MP, that one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was an enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아. 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 변화줬으면 해. 한 송이의 평화
he is.
Defensive effectiveness. Show me the numbers. Let's talk more about this with the stats.
What do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make like stones for the rest of my life. Any minute buzzer beater. Yeah, you clearly.
The first 12,000 fans in the arena will receive their very own MP bobblehead. The National Basketball Association and the Houston Rockets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We recommend you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, going out in, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff members. And coming up, it's Lunchback Day. Come out to the game and see with your very own Rocket Lunchback. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, let's hear it from the NBA MVP.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Houston Rockets enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Zach Edey. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with MP. And it's House in at the small forward position. You look at the Rockets. This is a team. They need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. Home court advantage doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him. So the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Back to Morant. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
in the flick of a switch going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score from defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Jackson has the open look, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
Şengün, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Grant off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's MP. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good, Morant.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's MP for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive scorer like MP, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
Well, with his wingspan, Edey might be the easiest alley-oop target in the league. Just put it up there, and he'll go get it.
Now, here's MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wells sets the pick for Morant. That's to Wells. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here is House. Thompson finds Şengün. Here's MP. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. That's to Wells. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Pocket 6. Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets trail. MP, that's for 2. 3-pointer. That shot, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Down low. Here's Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 5.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
Thompson kicks to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Here's the triple. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Edey with it. The 3. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Grizzlies lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
and they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Terrence Mann is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing.
Here's Shepard driving inside. Van Vliet outside. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Thompson comes in for Mann. And MP subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Smith on the wing. back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He contributed 40 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now, here's MP. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's the kind of strength you want to see from your center. Great finish from Capella.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Wear your t-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
Shengun's checked in for Houston. Achua comes in for Smith. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Morant in the corner. In the center of things, Morant.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Some nice passing there by Houston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
No good pass to Edie. Now here's Wells. Here's Eldama. Covered by Achua. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. It's trailed by 4, and here they go. The 3 from MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Achua. And it's House in for Shepard. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Wells sets the pick for Morant. Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Wells has got 6.
Unselfish play by Morant. He's all for finding the available perimeter shooter.
And here is MP. MP showing the range.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Morant with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Morant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from MP. Good. Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Morant closes it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A-game on that side of the ball. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the... Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. I'm curious. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
With you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Zach Edey. Then there's John Morant.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
And this is tremendous for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of a night anytime soon.
A 3 from MP. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got 11 points.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
From outside the arc. They get it again. Şengün passes to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. They know he just set the 3-point single game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years, but this guy, he has the most threes in a single game for their team. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the inside. Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wells wide open. Off target from outside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. To Wells. This one for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Memphis has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. MP's shot is good.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it.
Back to Morant. Pass to Wells. Takes the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Fred VanVleet. trail by 5. Achua is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Shepard. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Jackson. Back to Jerome. Here's Eldama. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Achua. Back to MP. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Jerome. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. Launches a 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
MP against Jerome. Outside Jackson. Pass to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Achua. And it's House in for Shepard. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. The 3 doesn't go.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Now Morant. Now Edey. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
MP outside. Thompson left side. Here's MP. And good! He hits it again.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. 2 minutes.